So I've done plenty of Subnautica challenges in the past, but none ever quite like this. Today I'm going to be beating Subnautica, but I cannot repair anything. So that means I cannot repair anything that takes damage, like my sea moth, or my prawn suit, or even the Aurora. I'm going to have to beat Subnautica without doing any of this, so let's just get right into it. Alright guys, so I'm in, and as always I have to start with getting the basic materials I need, like some tools, a high capacity oxygen tank, and then a rebreather. Now remember, the rules of this challenge are I cannot repair anything, so just so I don't break those rules, I'm never going to craft the repair tool. Alright, back to what's important. I need to get myself a sea moth, so let's get ourselves a mobile vehicle bay. I also need to get some blueprints as well, so let me get those. Alright, after collecting all those blueprints, I was finally ready to craft the mobile vehicle bay. And here we are. Let me just put this out here for now. I can also craft a sea glide, but I need to get the sea moth blueprints. Alright, all I gotta do now is craft it. Alright, let me just climb on up, and we should have what we need to make a sea moth.
Mode of transport, but remember that swimming is good for your glutes and endorphin levels.
Now that I've gotten this, honestly the only thing I really need is a radiation suit. The only problem is I don't have the blueprint unlocked. Well, I guess I could go look for laser cutter fragments in the meantime. Alright guys, so I'm out, looking for, laser cutter fragments, and I made a grave mistake. Look at my sea moth damage. I accidentally, drove a little too fast. I gotta be careful. So after what felt like years, this finally happened. Oh, okay. After like 10 years. Alright. Here we go.
10, 9, 8.
Bye, Aurora. Alright, there we go. Finally. I can finally craft it. Alright, now that we have the radiation suit, I need to go get propulsion cannon fragments. Alright, and this should be the last one I need. Alright, now that I've crafted this, it's time to go explore the Aurora. So I realize I've said alright like 3 times in a row now, so I'm gonna stop with that. But the reason we needed this propulsion cannon is I cannot repair anything, so, I have to go through this entrance. Oh, no, I'm not trying to pick up the crab. You know what, actually I am trying to pick it up. Where's it at? Get out of here. Okay, and that should be everything, so... Good thing there is a fire extinguisher here, because I genuinely did not bring one. This is different. I gotta swim through here to get to the prawn bay. I did not bring a laser cutter, oh my god. Okay, now for real this time, let's go ahead. Alright, I made it to the prawn bay. Now I gotta go get the black box data. Okay. There we go. I'm also going to take this. So at this point in the challenge is when I usually do a time skip forward to when I'm ready to go down to the lava zone. Mainly to save time, and also because there isn't really any story in between then and now. So I'll see you guys whenever that is. After about a day of grinding, I finally have what I need to get to the lava zone. I also am in my base right now. There's something I also wanted to show you guys on top of everything else. This right here, believe it or not, is the same sea moth from the beginning of the video. And I've named it Oh Reliable and given it a different color scheme. If you understand the reference, then you'll know what I'm talking about, but just wanted to show you guys that. Anyway though, let's go ahead and get down to the lava zone. we've arrived. I need to make my way over to the lava castle. Alright guys, and we are in the lava castle. I'm at the alien thermal plant now. On the way here, I took some damage because a few, sorry about that. A few lava lizards decided to bite and attack my prawn suit, so that's how that happened. I'm gonna go ahead and get the blue tablet real quick. Let me just grab this. Then I'm gonna open this up and try and get the ion data. Alright, I got the ion data now. All that's left is I gotta make my way down to the primary containment facility, so I'm gonna go get some upgrades and then I'll see you guys when that is.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, so we're here now. I've got the upgrades and as you can probably tell, I've made some modifications to the suit. Disney, please don't sue me. Hold on, let me just make sure that okay, anyway, let's just go over to the primary containment facility. Now let me just open this up. Then we can go visit the Sea Emperor. I actually gotta open this door up first, but then we can go visit the Emperor. Here we go. I'll skip the dialogue for you guys, but here we are, the Emperor. Let me open up this now that the dialogue is over. Let me just open up this portal, and then we have some hatching enzymes to craft, so time for a time lapse. Alright, time to hatch these eggs. And here come the Sea Emperors. Or the Sea Emperor babies.
Farewell, friend.
Farewell, Sea Emperor. I'm gonna go now. I will see you. Touching this should cure me now. After this, I gotta go shut down the gun. There we go. That wasn't so bad. here we go. Let me shut down the alien gun, and that does definitely look like it would hurt. The only thing to do now is to build the Neptune escape rocket, so I'll see you guys when I'm done doing that.
3 hours later.
It's been a few hours since I last saw you guys, but I am back and I've finally done it. I've constructed the Neptune rocket. I'm gonna turn around in 3, 2, 1. Boom. So this isn't necessarily a Neptune rocket. This is a rust bucket. I customized it like this because, you know, like, it's the no repair challenge, and I just wanted to, like, make the, like, rocket ship look rusty and old, kinda. And you can't really do that. This is the best I could get. Anyway, though, I'm gonna head on up and, let's get out of here. Open up the door. I'm gonna turn on these systems really quick. Here's the next one. And then we got the hydraulic systems. Let me climb up here. I'm not gonna be doing a time capsule probably, but I'll just boot everything else up real quick. And after that we can go ahead and leave. Alright guys, here we go. This is it. Launch rocket. So, we're finally at the end. After, I think it's taken me about 7 or so hours to do this. So, here you go.
10, 9, 8, 7. Time capsule jettisoned. Caution, approaching orbital debris field.
Okay, so we just cleared the debris field. Now we're just gotta make it to the nearest phase gate and we're done. All we gotta do is just keep going.
Nearest interstellar phase gate.
Alright, here we go. Once this is finally over, we can be done. So there you guys go. That was Subnautica, but I can't repair anything. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me play. It was definitely fun playing this challenge, but with everything being said, I'm probably gonna head out. So thank you guys for watching and goodbye.